Live again.
Okay.
Alright. So she's going back and feet between the balls of her feet, and she's looking a little shy, and she's like, okay, look. Catfish has got to make money, alright? So, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, these people, I don't actually love them.
She's out here finessing old people.
So she's a prostitute.
No, she's not a
Why?
prostitute.
She's a catfish, is the joke. Oh, God.
Jesus.
A catfish?
The old man earlier said his name was Max and Neve, which is the names of the dudes from the show.
Jesus God.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, man. Well, we gotta straight up kill this dude. I mean, this chick. She's out here.
She's like, I will
She's
pay
a-
you money if you leave.
No! What do you wanna do, all off? I mean, love. Shit, why don't we all off?
I don't have any stake in this.
Mm-hmm.
Just money.
We're just gonna have to break it to the old man.
We don't even have to go back to him.
She's like, wait, I will give you money and just tell him I'm dead. It's an easy fix. You guys get money like right now, and this guy, he goes on living without knowing the truth.
How much
It
money?
could be a test.
Because old man did say he was gonna give us $1,000. I mean, gold coins. Or
I
something.
think he said he was gonna get like 15,000 gold coins or something.
Okay, yeah.
Why are you questioning this? You have a back wound.
Yeah, that
Really
is.
not.
I wanted to kill her.
She's
But I mean, like you did say, this could be a test. But I don't know what kind of test. Seems like she's. Let's see if she's telling the truth.
How do you?
well, with your insight check, you can tell that she's telling
Yeah.
the truth.
All right, let's kill her.
Alright, you can totally do that, dude.
All right, well.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
All right, love. See you, dude.
I'm
Oh shit. Alright, so you roll to attack?
Yeah.
I'm a hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll sneak to see if you can hide.
I'm like right across from her, so.
Just steadily sneak.
You trip over your own feet, and her eyesight just lines with you. Oh, you got 10? Oh, you don't trip, but you don't sneak away too well. She
Alright.
notices where you are.
I'm in the wall.
Yeah, you move off away, which kind of glares at you.
All right, it's my turn.
Your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go attack with my maul.
Okay.
So. Fuck.
Four. It does not hit. So your maul, she completely dodges, like she's really fast on ground, and it slams against the ground, and you can feel the shocks from hitting the ground reverberate up to your arms. And completely miss. Alright, and now it is Catfish's turn. Alright, so she turns on you, and she extends her claws, and she goes in for the kill. Yay with a 13. So what's your AC again?
16.
Oh, okay, she got 15. So her claws, you feel them move right past your face, and if you didn't move fast enough, it definitely would have got you in the eye. But it snaps right past you, and she gives a growl of frustration close to her.
Oh man, I'm trying to sneak again. You know exactly what I'm going for.
You can roll again if you want.
Yes! 19 plus 5.
Jesus Christ, you got
I sneak.
24.
I turn
Literally
invisible.
invisible.
Yeah, so basically you're completely gone from her vision. Her complete focus is on him, and she forgets your existence, basically.
Can I move?
Yeah, you can move.
I'm sneaking into the water,
Okay, so you go into the
stealing
water.
her money.
Alright, so you go into the water, you go ahead and roll for does athletics for swimming? Is there any swimming specifically? Go with acrobatics. Oh no, athletics, that's right. So yeah. Yeah, plus some of that.
11.
Plus 1. Alright, so you're in the small body of water, and you do see like things glinting at the bottom, but your stroke is not strong enough, and you have to go back up for air before you reach the bottom. And that's the end of your turn. It is now Ombre's turn.
Cool. I'm going back in for the attack.
Okay.
This bitch is crazy.
Damn!
Second.
Okay, so this time you go from the side sweep, but she completely jumps over with her strong legs, and you meet air. It is now Catfish's turn, who she's getting pretty desperate now. And alright, but this desperation gets heavy with mistakes, and again she misses you, meets air, and she stumbled towards the ground. It is now Luke's turn.
Yes.
He's gonna be the only one who gets out of it.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, plus 1, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so 20 together. So you're able to reach the bottom. Go ahead and roll investigation to see how much gold is down there.
Investigation. It's plus 8.
8. I'm gonna say he finds a pretty significant. There's like literally hordes of like pieces of gold and gems, and you can see kind of degraded pieces of fabric of where they used to be held. You can still use them if you want to try to put things into the bag and like carry them up with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you go ahead and do that?
Yup.
So you shove as much of precious things you can into a bag. Roll strength to try to carry it up with you.
Fuck.
You're running out of air. 10 plus 1 with 11. You get halfway before it gets too heavy for you, and you have to drop your load, but you are able to reach the top to get air
Awesome.
again. Okay, and it's now
This is doable.
Loeb's turn.
No, not mine.
Still
Oh,
bad.
that's right, Aubrey's.
Oh wait. Yes.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and roll attack.
You may in fact get a cut.
Do you want to do
I
that?
How about I just ditch you and let her see in her fucking stash? Alright, you said, what'd you say? I get attack?
Do you want to do the radiant thing again?
Yes.
Alright, so go ahead and attack with your maul, which you landed, do damage now.
Uh,
It was 1d8, right? 2d6. Okay, so roll that twice.
This one?
No, the 6 sided is like the normal one.
Okay.
2. Okay, so at a 7. Now do the radiant damage.
That's what this one too, so.
I think it was with 8. Wasn't it 2d8? What was this?
You hit a creature, you can expand a blast shot to deal 2d8 radiant damage.
Yes, go ahead and roll those twice.
This one?
Mhm. 5, do it again.
8.
Okay. Alright.
This lizard.
So again, the light is imbibed into her body, and you can see things shift underneath her skin, and she gives a very loud, shrill scream, and she actually kneels to the ground. She looks very weak. You can tell that she's reaching her end.
Low, get the kill shot. That's all you gotta.
Alright, now it's Catfish's turn. With the hefty growl, she pushes herself back up, extends both claws towards you, and attacks with both hands.
Oh shit.
Ooh, and she lands the hit. So this time, instead of your back, she goes for your face.
Oh. That arm.
4.
Dead.
Dude, you take 7 damage, and you can feel like flashes of your life passing over your eyes as this thing makes connections, and it like links from your face down to your throat. So
How
you
much
now have
HP do you have?
Yeah.
you have 3 left,
Fuck.
but
So
she's
now-
also near her death.
Yeah, she's also.
So now I'm looking at the bag at the bottom,
Mhm.
and then back to him, back to the
Yeah.
bag.
Mhm.
I'm like,
It's all
can he handle himself?
you can decide who gets a happy ending.
I mean, shit, you basically got the same health. Almost.
Basically, I don't know what I'm at. I think
You're
I'm
at
at
7.
7.
You have the most health at any.
I haven't even landed a hit, I think.
No.
I'm gonna go with the. Okay, can I roll to see how much health she has?
Do a nature check to see what you can gather from that, from her species or whatever.
14 plus 2.
You get 14 plus 2. You look at her, and the pretty accurate evaluation of where she's at the moment. You can tell maybe, and if you could convert this to real life health points per se, she's probably around 5.
Okay. I do 1 to 8 damage with my rapier. So can I run up and do that
It's
still?
a
Or
little
no?
too far. You probably would have to shoot for that.
Wait, let me see the map. Yeah.
You're in the pond right here. You can jump out, like, run to right here and shoot.
I have to do 5 damage. Well, my bow's 1 to 6 or 1d6
And
plus
Ombre
3.
moves after you, too.
plus 3. Okay, so I'm taking the short bow.
Okay. Do you run out?
Hmm.
Do you run out of the pond and go over here behind her?
Yeah.
If you're sneaking, you know you get crit, right?
Yeah.
So you're still. Go ahead and roll stealth to see if you're still sneaking. Alright, so you trip on your like enthusiasm to get and sneak up behind her, and she turns around and watches your like imagine out of a cartoon like thunder is like you hit the ground and you like scrape against it, and she's now facing you. But you stand up and you still have the bow in your hand, so you can do it.
Okay. I'm going for the kill. Just right between the eyes.
Alright, so aiming for the eyes, gotcha.
Some bitch. 9.
9. Alright, so with that, you shoot and it whizzes over her head and over Ombre's head and hits a tree behind them
Come on,
both.
get the 5. Get the 5. All you need to do is 5 damage.
Your turn, man. You still have one more radiant thing, so you probably got this. Well, you don't know she has 5 health dice, it doesn't matter, but.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter really.
Alright, I'll run and go get the gold. No, it's fine.
If you even hit.
Oh wait. What's happening?
So her back is turned, so you can only see her back. She's facing Loth. You still have the maul, and you can tell that she's near the end of her life. So you can decide to do the thing, or you can do the peaceful thing and talk to her.
I'm gonna be like, okay, I kind of want to talk to her, and I kind of want to kill her. I mean, she did seem honest.
Those wounds
and
are
what she,
stinging.
yeah, what she did fuck up my face and my back. So
You're
I'm
almost
pretty
dead.
pissed. I'm nearly dead, but I do have a thing where like if I get reduced down to 0, I get 1 hit point or something like. I get down to 1 hit point instead of 0.
That's it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's if she hits you and gets directly, you still are able to one. Yeah, so you're fine. And even if you get unconscious, you can still not die. But
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Let me check this out. Oh man. Should be fine. So what it'll be, the determining.
you're doing the pacifist route.
I've
or-
distracted her, so if you go for the crit,
Like I want to kill her.
She has terrorized many men.
She has.
Girls gotta.
But she also, the old man, if we go back, which we don't have to, but if we go back, I mean, he was our only quest.
You had one job.
And, like, we just
So
killed
you're
his
just
lover.
covered
But I
us.
think he'll be okay with
The other-
knowing that she was fooling him the whole time. So I'm going to go for the kill.
Yeah, the other side is that you guys have a ton of money in that pond right over there, so it's like you kind of cut your losses. It's fine.
Alright.
Plus he's old. He doesn't.
go for the kill. Do you want to sneak first?
Hell no.
Since
Yeah.
you're right behind,
You can do that if you want, or you can just.
I distracted her.
I'm just going to go straight in.
Just straight up go for it.
Moment of truth. See if it lands. 16. That does land. So go ahead and attack with your maul and see how much damage.
Make 5 damage.
This one, right?
No, that was 6. Yeah, that one. Roll that twice. Yeah, she's pretty much smooth. Yeah. All right, so you can do your ingredients. So with a sickening crunch, you slam the maul down on her head, and her skull you guys can watch cave in and like collapse in itself. And she sags to the ground on her knees first before she falls over, and she is now prostrate on the ground. She is dead. There's no
Awesome.
question.
Oh.
You guys have killed a beautiful creature. She was the last of her kind. Good job.
Damn, we just
Darn.
made
That's
it.
why she was stealing money. She was trying to, bring back her species or whatever.
Aw.
Did she like procreate with herself?
Yeah, they reproduce asexually. So
Oh,
they just do a lot of gold.
Yeah, but we got gold.
Yeah, true.
That
So
is true.
Follow me.
now you have all the time in the world to go and get that gold. I want to say you guys don't even need to roll for it because it could take as long as you want to get it. So by the end of your guys' work of pulling things out of her watery hole or whatever, probably could have worded that better. There's piles of gold where you can estimate are probably
What is
like
this?
20
It's water?
20,000 coins.
I was swimming in that.
Oh my god, okay.
And wait, what happened?
So you guys are able to take 20,000 like
Oh,
worth
okay.
of precious things out of that watery pit.
Cool.
Cool. Teamwork.
Alright, and I'm gonna say that you guys can either head back to the old man or you guys can just again cut your losses and leave.
So we're just over the dead body of her right now.
Yeah.
What was the morals? What was the moral lesson we learned here today?
I would take that you guys were two strangers and you guys were able to come together and you stopped trying to get the gold for yourself and you tried to save him. It did
Han
nothing.
Soloed it.
It did nothing but you tried.
Han Solo.
Plus, the thing is you did most of the investigation brain work of the thing, and he did most of the fighting. So you
Yeah.
guys kind of did do that together.
Yeah.
You took your guys'
Strengths.
strengths and you put that.
Cool. Yeah, should we go back to him?
Do you have a
Yeah,
spell?
I think we should tell him. He's probably just gonna stay there for an
What if he
eternity.
kills us and takes our money?
He would be
We
pissed.
have like 0 health left.
Yeah, we
I
can
say
go
we
back
dip
to
out.
Alright, so do you guys want to leave or you want to go to him?
We're gonna dip out.
Dip
I
out?
am.
Alright.
I'm gonna go back to the old guy.
Okay.
I need to tell him the truth.
So you guys parting ways then?
Yeah, we're parting ways.
Ah
You
man.
split the gold 2 ways or what ways?
Well, it was fun.
I should probably sneak by and see what happens.
You can do a sleight of hand to see if you could take more from him if you want, but.
No, I should sneak by to see if he dies to the old man.
Oh, okay, so you're waiting in the brush
Yeah.
nearby. Let's go ahead and roll stealth for that.
God.
16.
Okay, he's an old dude. His eyesight fucking sucks. You're fine. You're in the brush next to him. You see him. He's like around the same area where you guys left him, just kind of like walking around in circles. And you approach him again. You're like, "Oh, son, it's you again. Did you find her? You did.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
did.
Where is she?
Yeah. I take her head out of the backpack. I don't
You took.
And-
You took it with you? What the
and
hell?
I
Holy
say,
shit. Trophies.
well, man,
Mhm.
this is all that's left of her.
Oh god.
When we got there,
It's concave.
Yeah, dude, it's like a bloody mess.
I'm like, well, when we got there, she was. This is all we found of her, and your letters. That's what I told her.
So the old man looks between you and the head, and you again, and he's just like, "Ah, not again, and he's like cursing to himself. He's like, this always happens. And
Oh.
he's now walking up very angrily. He's like, well, you didn't say anything to her? She didn't say anything about me?
No, man, she was totally dead on sight.
He's gonna do an insight check on you, and you can roll a 22 to try to deceive him.
Okay.
Roll deception. He got a 20. He does.
Oh my
go ahead and
God.
roll. So he looks at you and he's like, no, I can always tell a liar when I see that. You did meet her. You killed her, didn't you?
I'm like, okay, it was me and Lo?
Where is that rat? There's another one? You never
Yes, there is another one because if I'm dying, he's going with me.
Do you point it out?
Yeah, I'm playing low powered. Fuck that, dude.
So, Old man's pissed. He's like, why would you kill her? And
But
just
he
give me a
needs
reason.
to roll to see me.
That
He's
was
still
true.
sneaky.
Yeah, that's right. He will roll to see you. With the 14.
Got some bad eyes. You got some good eyes.
Yeah, I'll say he gets like a +0 to that. So with the 14, you have 16 sneaking, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
16 plus 5.
Yeah, so he doesn't see you. It's fine. He looks around. He's like, I can tell that you're telling the truth, but I don't know where he is. So tell me, just give me one good reason. Why did you kill her? The one thing I asked you to do, 15,000 gold, my man. Like,
Alright, see, look, man, I didn't want to tell you this. I wanted to let you off easy, but
I would talk to you.
she was playing you for a fool, man. She was collecting money from a bunch of dudes so she can resurrect her damn family tree or something, man. She
Wait,
didn't really love you. She only did it for the money.
well, you know what they say, monogamy is a human construct.
Mm,
I would have still loved her.
no. You know what?
I don't
think-
mind sharing. I'm sharing gold with you guys.
That's not a good look. that's not a.
He just looks a little like put out now, and he's just like,
You
I'll,
did what was best, man.
maybe. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't have been good at sharing her, but still, I'm an old man. I have nobody now.
Do I have any potions?
I don't think you have any potions, do you?
Nah, I don't think so.
I'm just still watching, like.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well.
He's like, well,
So we completed the quest.
that's true. You didn't do it. I'm not giving you any gold, but I'm also not going to like brutally murder you, which I totally could.
But he's like fragile.
Yeah, you can
I
tell.
could throw one
You
of
didn't
the
need a good
rocks.
roll insight. So he kind of just like sadly looks away. He's like, well, I'll go lie down in the forest somewhere and die now. You know.
Jesus God.
Goodbye. There's no point left for me living, so goodbye, you two. Wherever the other one is. And he turns around from where you guys just came and he starts like backtracking to where you guys were just like at, so he disappears into the bush.
Try to be a nice guy.
And with that is the
Can't
end
win
of
them
your
all.
guys' quest.
fine.
Are you guys gonna go back down the path that you guys were like originally traveling together, or are you guys gonna split ways at that fork?
Should probably chill still since we made a good team and shit.
We did not make a good team. So me.
We got rich, dude.
We
We're
barely. Like
Okay,
I'm
I almost
distracted.
died.
yeah.
And I gave the initiative.
Mhm.
Are we gonna fight?
Yo,
That's how
let's
she
fight.
finish this. All right, you guys, like whoever wins gets lost the gold ring.
How much health do you have left?
I have 3. You have 6. 7.
Yeah.
7.
I'm like, look, man. Pissing me off.
Yeah.
This
Go ahead,
whole
roll
journey.
initiative.
Wait, who rolled what?
Roll initiative. You both roll a d20.
One.
Ooh.
Fuck.
So you get to move first. You have one less radiant hit damage.
Okay.
Thought I used it on
Oh,
my.
you did use that. Never mind.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
out of
well.
yours.
Okay.
So you have your maul still.
How much damage does it do?
It does 2d6.
2d6, so we add it.
Or you can use a halberd.
Yeah, I was about to use that one because that has a lot of 10 feet.
Alright, so go ahead and roll to see if you land.
You are fucked.
It's your AC, dude.
Hopefully he rolls 2 ones.
What's your AC?
My AC is 14.
Okay, that's pretty
You
good.
do land that. So roll your d10. Which is. This
Wait, I still have the money, don't I?
Yeah.
I think I split it 2 ways.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And then we fought for some reason.
So your d10 is like this one.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. So go ahead and roll that one.
this one?
It looks like a top.
50.
No, that's just 5. So
Oh.
you do 5 damage. You just do that once, don't you?
Oh shit.
1d.
6.
Yeah.
So you did 5 plus 3 slashing damage. So
Okay.
you took 8 damage and
God damn it.
you're unconscious.
Fuck.
So you fall over and I mean you're like at -1. You can do a saving thing to try to come back, but I think it's game over. So with one mighty slash of your halberd, you slash across this little dude's chest and he falls backwards on the ground, prostrate, and all the gold
Man.
falls from his pockets
We did
next
have
to
some
him.
good times.
Really getting sympathetic after.
Yeah, I mean, you can take his money and do medicine so he like wakes up later alive, but.
I'm gonna take his money. I'm gonna hop him over my shoulder,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna go to the wizard. And,
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, hey man.
Got you a new child. Here's
I'm like,
your
hey
reason
man,
for
look.
living.
Oh my god.
I know you're gonna be lonely, but
Mhm.
this is my friend, and
If he's your friend, why is he so hurt?
he hurt himself.
You gotta roll.
That's
for that.
besides
So
the
clumsy.
He needs a mentor, and I think
Mhm.
it would be best if he was with you. All you need to do is just heal him, and
He's like, well, that's an interesting prospect. He like takes your short friend and he like lies it next to him on the ground. They both just lie in the forest. Like, I guess I'll expect him to wake up now. And that's
you
that.
gotta heal him. Oh yeah.
You'll be fine. We can both die together.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
I pick him back up, and I was like, this is not the way.
Okay.
All right.
You guys want to wrap that up then?
It's fucking over.
So let's just say that you head back to town in the direction of whatever town your unconscious friend is on your shoulder, and all future adventures are open to the mind.
Cool.
Okay.
God damn it.
And that is the end.
Why did we fight again?
Because disagreed or something,
Oh
right?
yeah. I think we disagreed about the gold.
I don't remember. I have to edit this shit.
Mm.